Professor Angela Rasmussen from the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department at the University of Utah. And today I'm going to go over recording quizzes and exams for submission. So you need to use a software that captures both a webcam and the screen at the same time, or you can use in lieu of that, you can use a phone and make sure you just tilt the phone to show as much as the computer as you can with your work that you're doing. And you can also submit that. So the first thing is to use a software that does that. ActivePresenter is a software that does that. So if you want to go to resources, underneath the resources there is a link to this ActivePresenter. Or you can just type in the atomisystems.com, and then you go to products and ActivePresenter. Next you're going to download it based on your platform. So if you have a PC, you're going to download this one, a Mac on this one, and then just follow the instructions to install it correctly on your system. Once you get it installed, you're going to open the ActivePresenter, and it's going to bring up a window that looks like this. So to start recording, you're going to record video, and then this window will pop up. You want to make sure that you select full screen. So that is selected. Webcam needs to be on and your audio needs to be on. Once you've set up this and you now are going to go back to your quiz or exam that you're going to take. If your quiz, then you're going to set up everything beforehand and then get ready to take the quiz. So the setup for both exams and quizzes is to first show your UCard ID, so hold that up to whatever camera or video recording device. Make sure that your face in the picture of your UCard is visible along with your name, and then show your own face to verify that it is the same. The next thing you're going to show is your workspace environment. So you're going to show, as I said, tilt it to show as much of your work area as you can. For exams, you can have blank sheets of paper, so you're going to show what is on your workspace by showing the front and back of each of the papers that you're putting down in front of you. And for an exam, you can also have one sheet of 8.5 by 11 filled with notes on the front and back, and you can kind of keep that off to the side, and then you're going to show this work area as you work on your exam. For quizzes, you can have open notes and open books, so you don't have to show what you have, just show your space in front. Cell phones aren't allowed in either one, so make sure that those are put away. And then you're going to show a 360-degree turn of the room that you're in. So just turn the camera to verify that no one else is in the room. And then you're going to put it back to your workspace location, and then you're going to take your quiz. So make sure, I think I forgot to say this, that before you do all of that, make sure that you hit this record button to get that started. So the record button is going to start first, and then you're going to show the UID card and then what I just went through in that procedure. After you have taken the quiz, you are going to go back to the ActivePresenter, and this is going to be your stop button. So you're going to hit stop there, and then you're going to get this other window that is going to now come up that shows you the actual recordings. And so you're going to take the webcam capture and you're going to resize it so that it is much smaller. And you're going to put it up kind of in the left-hand corner or in a space that's not going to cover very much of the the screen capture. So underneath that is the screen capture, so you can also resize that a little to show the majority of it. Here's where you see what is actually in that, and then the black lines over here show you that the box area of everything contained in there is what's actually going to be output to the video recording. So make sure that you can see yourself, and if you do cut off a little bit of stuff, that's fine, but do make sure that you can see yourself and the screen capture in the same window. And it's okay to cover a little bit of the screen capture, but do try to maximize it as much as you can, where you can still see majority of the content. Also very significant is that you need to have on your computer screen capture the date and time of when this is being done. So that will be also necessary. So change settings on your computer if that isn't shown at the time of capture, that is shown for your video recording. So once you've done this, you're going to go to Export Video. And on Export Video, you're going to change this video size to 50%. You can deselect the closed caption stuff and just default the others is fine. But then also change the format to MP4. So MP4 and the video size percentage, and then also select the location of where you want to save this so you know where you're going to be uploading it. Then you're going to save. Did it start saving? Maybe that didn't save. So MP4, 50%. I don't think it was wanting to overwrite that. So we'll do temp 2. And then hit OK. So once it starts exporting, note that it takes a while to export. Sometimes it's about the same amount of time as it did to actually record your video. So sometimes you may want to just leave it. If you do a lot of other tasks at the same time as the ActivePresenter is open, I found it crashed. And especially when you're doing exams that take an hour, over an hour and a half to record those, you are going to want to make sure that you quit all the other programs and that you only let this run and that you do have enough time to process this after you've recorded it. Also, so now you can, verify that it actually worked. You can see it first, and then you're going to show the UID card. And so you can see what was recorded out. And then once you have that recording, you're going to upload it to the spot that says recorded video for the quiz. So here you can see that there's a submit assignment. So this would be the link that you're going to do that through. And this will be after your quiz. You'll have an option to submit your video. So make sure you submit that because you need to have that in conjunction with the quiz that you took or the exam that you took to verify that it meets the standards. So once you do that, that's all that is needed. And please reach out to me if you have any additional questions. Thanks for watching.